Hi. In this clip from our Advanced Citation and Link Building for SEO webinar, we will focus on the website and blog content ideas that will help you get links from other websites. If you want to see more Justia videos on law practice and legal marketing, be sure you're subscribed to our channel.
All right. I want to run through the next important part of this topic, and then we'll run the Google Search Console, which will probably be the overtime part. But and that is the content ideas for linking. So let me just run through this. So we just saw remember the PTSD one? Remember we just saw that? And we saw the thing about driving in Knoxville. It's just like 2 seconds ago. It's just there, child safety. All right, this is more ideas. All right, first thing is having quality blogs and microsites. This is where you spend real time on your blog and real time on your microsite, not just doing it for pure SEO. So Verdict is ours, right, for Justia. We run that on a subdomain of justia.com. Here's Hotel Law. It's run on a subdomain of Jeffrey Mangel's site. Very great, a really good blog. Hotel Law blog. Here's Pillsbury's internet and social media blog. They have a bunch of different blogs, again, on its own domain for this one. But every single one of these websites, both Justia, Verdict, right through JMBM and Pillsbury, are all high quality posts, high quality sites. Really, really good content. And they all rank well, and they all get links coming in. You could do focus or niche sites, microsites. Here's Nursing Home Law Center, right? It's done by Jonathan Rosenfeld. Does quite well. It's focusing on nursing homes. Here's hotellawyer.com, right? This is Jim Butler's Hotel Lawyers website, part of JMBM's law firm, hotel group and hotel and real estate group. Again, these are really, really good sites, and they get links and they rank well because they're focused content. And this is more than doing a page. It's more than doing 20 pages. These are real focused things, and these things are going to rank really well. They have thousands of pages most of the time, in high quality, and they do well. If you do that, you're going to rank well. So that's just one thing. Those are really making the focus sites. Part of that is because they're really good sites of content, and they're seen as content first and the law firm marking second, which also helps them get links. I brought this one up beforehand. This is a single page, and we got a bunch of them. Remember the previous webinar, I showed this New York Times link that we had to Justia. It went over to our 50-state recording of phone calls and conversations laws, right? So covered all 50 states. If you do 50-state comparison stuff, people are looking for things like that. So doing stuff that's legally focused on all 50 states works out quite well. We do a bunch. You got to keep them up to date, which is a little bit of hassle because the laws change in all 50 states. So you need to know what's going on, but these are pretty good. You can also do locally focused information, right? So you might do different stuff on different, you want to focus on particular city ordinances or different things that are changing. You can cover lots of different stuff. You can compare Los Angeles to San Francisco to Sacramento when it comes to like building standards and things like that. If you find differences if you're in real estate. So there's lots of different like comparison stuff, but people look for comparison things, and not a lot of people do them because they're hard, because you got to do a bunch of different locales or a bunch of different states. So that's something to know. Local information, right? We saw this with the Knoxville thing, right? But you could do the same thing with criminal law. You could cover the criminal statistics, right? You could cover state level items. There's all different types of things you can do. We have, many criminal law firms go through the entire criminal code, and they sort of walk through the code with examples to explain what the code means and language and examples that everyday people can understand. And they rank well, and they get a lot of traffic, right? Because it's local criminal stuff. You could do all types of different things for local information, crime statistics, things like that. So, doing the local stuff, whether it's on a city level or a state level, this stuff can produce a lot of value for you. But again, it's information first, and the marketing sort of falls from the information. These are 3 topics that always do well: sports, drugs, and crypto, right? You call it blockchain if you don't want to use the word crypto because of Matt Damon. You feel bad about it. But anyways, all this stuff works out pretty well. If you do stuff on sports, and I'm talking about real legal analysis, not, hey, the Washington Redskins changed their name to the Commanders, stuff like that. You do talk about the legal reasons and things and some of the challenges they faced. If you go in there and you write real legal analysis of different things, your sports stuff will take off, because sports gets linked up everywhere. It's in social media everywhere. You've got there's an incredible amount of content that's produced focused on sports. And you think it's just on the game, but it's on the salary stuff, it's on negotiations. Players randomly have, some criminal charges sometimes coming against them as they travel from city to city, go out and drink too much sometimes, or just get accused of things because they're, rich and famous players. All types of things happen. And you can write about those types of things. So there's a lot of stuff to write on sports. Right now, marijuana is big in the US, legal in California, some states, Nevada, other states, but not legal federally. There's banking issues, all types of stuff. This is in such change and such, I'm going to call it turmoil. It's not illegal like it was everywhere, a decade or so ago. But this is a big change thing. So especially on the cannabis side, you could write about that and you'll get picked up. There's a lot of discussion on it because it's an active issue. And it's going to be active probably for at least another 10 or 20 years. And then eventually it'll just become, like alcohol distributors. It's not going to be as, nobody writes about, hey, what about alcohol distribution? In New Hampshire, you have to go to a store, right? It's fine. But right now, cannabis is a big thing. And then blockchain, crypto, that's big. Again, especially if they're still working through the regulations and what's going on, what's a security, what's not a security. There's a lot of, sort of pump and dump type schemes going on. Companies whose basic company is selling the cryptocurrency in terms of their fundraising and things like that. I think XRP and Ripple come to mind there. There's a bunch of things there that sort of go on that are being investigated by the federal government in terms of what's a security and not, and what's really a business and what's not, beyond just Ethereum and Bitcoin. But this is the one I like the most: child safety. So here's a child safety site for injury, and here's a child safety site for crime. Again, injury, children, right, young kids, and crime, teenagers. I don't know if that means anything, but it's just two things on the graphics. There is nothing that works better in terms of getting links than writing about child safety. And if you want something that sort of ties in with the internet, and you can talk about child safety and Instagram and all the other stuff that's going on with Reddit and other places, do internet child safety, right? We just already saw that was actually getting more links than the general child safety center, right? Pretty good. But the big thing about child safety stuff, if you write a good page, set of pages, ideally write a whole center, but even if you just focus on the internet part, there are lots of places you can get links. I mean, NST got a link from the ABA for one page, right? You write Metro a whole thing. You can talk about all the different things going on with the internet. You can talk about, there's a lot of different internet issues that kids face. This is the best thing to write about. You can send it out to schools. There's like 1 million nonprofits that are helping kids. Everyone likes to help kids. They're like, easy to help kids. And helping prisoners is what's, people don't seem to help as much when they come out of jail. But children are innocent, right? So everybody wants to help kids. Everyone wants to link to resources, make it really good resources. This will drive your backlinks from real websites, right? This is not press release world. This is not social media cross-linking. Hey, look, about me, right? Type links. This is real stuff. So I think NST sort of showed what they did. There's some other people doing this, but I don't think there's a better way to get backlinks than child safety. So that's the way I would look at it, especially, for basics, injury stuff. You can do criminal, you can type family law, you can type financial stuff for kids and how you take care of them. There's all types of stuff you can work into it. Child legal center. It doesn't have to just be about safety or crime, but you can sort of play with it a bit. So a couple of sites, you can look at the NST one. You can look at this one here in Los Angeles Criminal.pro, Michael Kraut site. There's a bunch. These are really good.
Thanks for watching. Now you have a better idea about the best topics you can include on your blogs and microsites that can become useful links for your rankings. We hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did enjoy it, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more law practice and legal marketing videos.